Everyone knows Swami Vivekananda as a great spiritual leader. But do you know how he broke the British mind game? And how he made India more confident about its own civilization? In this video, let's hear that story. And let's see why this story matters so much even today. Let's travel back in time to 1835. India is under British rule during that time. A British politician, Lord Macaulay, presented this plot in British Parliament. Let me summarize this for you. It essentially says, India is a country with very high wealth, high caliber, and high moral values. So, the only way to rule and colonize India is through destroying the spiritual and cultural heritage, which is referred to as the backbone of India here. It further says, Indians need to be brought to a state where Indians would think everything English is modern and good, whereas everything about their own culture is primitive and barbaric. Following this, Britishers started implementing this plot. They replaced Sanskrit education with English education. This essentially cut the Indians from their cultural wisdom, which were majorly written in Sanskrit. At the same time, the Brits designed the curriculum specifically to portray India's diverse spiritual practices as mere superstitions, while the Western civilization and religion were shown as liberating. They picked a few things like caste system, idol worshipping, and polytheism without context and tagged them as evils. And then they defined the culture of India as Hinduism, a religion infested by all these evils. They contrasted this newly defined evil religion with their own religion and society, which did not have any of these so-called evils, and thus convincing the Indians that the Brits' way of life is the model to follow. And as expected, just after a few generations, slowly but surely, the upper-class Indians started hating their own culture. They lost the ability to stand up and reason for their own cultural practices. Many of these educated upper-class Indians started reforming the Indian society, which was nothing but westernization. Such reforms often had no rooting in the core civilization of India. Gradually, Indians started thinking that the Brits are here to civilize them, and without the Brits, India would have been a place of filth and superstition. This is exactly what the Brits wanted. This new mindset of the Indians provided the Brits the legitimacy to stay in India and drain out Indian resources to enrich their own country. Against such a backdrop, Swami Vivekananda's arrival happened. In 1893, Swami Vivekananda traveled to USA to represent Hindu traditions to the Parliament of Religions in Chicago. Due to his excellent interpretations and tremendous oratory skill, he soon became so famous in USA that different newspapers in USA started calling him the Cyclonic Hindu. He traveled in different parts of USA and Europe and spread messages of Vedantic thoughts and got a huge base of followers. This grand acceptance of Vivekananda's messages is important in two ways. First, it helped build a global narrative that India's spiritual foundation is very strong and does not need another Western religion to save India. So, this new narrative broke the popular stereotype about India in Western mind. Second, this huge appreciation about Vedantic philosophy from the West gave a tremendous confidence to Indian people who, by this time, needed a Western certificate to understand the value of their own civilization. The Indians slowly started coming out from their sense of inferiority. Following that, Vivekananda wrote many great interpretations of Vedantic philosophy in a very easy-to-understand way, which connected with the youth very easily. He told India to wake up from the inactive state. As per him, inactivity should not to be mistaken as spirituality. He gave a new spiritual direction to India, stressing on the importance of action and karma yoga, which was much needed at that time. He gave a call to be extremely active and build the nation first, to serve men with a sense of serving God. We later saw this fire of his words spread like wildfire. The revolutionaries of Indian freedom movement started reading and following his teaching. Okay, we are done with the story. Now, the important question is, what can we learn from this story? The first learning is, The new generation of India definitely needs to take time to read about India's dharmic civilization firsthand. They should not allow other countries or communities to build the narrative about what India is and is not. Such narratives were built by the British in the past. It should not repeat. An underconfident, inferiority complex-infested country can never achieve great feat in any field. Only when Indians have knowledge about their core civilization and take pride in their heart about that, they can make India great again. Second learning is his teaching about Karma Yoga to build the nation. A complete dedication to nation by rising above self-interests. That is the spirituality India needs today, as it did in 1893.